Hi everyone.
And Brittany.
And Eric.
And you're watching the Smoky Mountain Family. And today we're at
Paula Deen'S family kitchen at the beautiful island. I'm gonna twirl you around here. See the fountain?
We have ate here plenty of times. This is actually one of our must stops when we didn't live here when we were on vacation. It didn't matter how many hours of a wait. The cool thing is they'll text you that you do have a wait, and you can shop all of the island while you're waiting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For those of y'all that's not familiar with Paula Deen, it's like the family style. So you order like a couple entrees and some sides, and it's all you can eat. So.
And we'll show you the menu when we get in there.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey ladies. Hello ladies.
Who are you?
Who are you? What about this one over here? Hello, hello.
We're about to check in to eat, but we're going to do a separate video for the store because we like to give you all prices, and this is the real video.
When you go to the Paula Deen'S, you have a wait, and it's a Thursday, and right around 1:30, and we got right in, and we're going on upstairs. Typically, you would come up here and actually wait for a little bit, so they would call you up once you got your text. You would come up here and chill till they got your table ready. Oh, there's Paula. What do you think, Jay? You ready for those biscuits out? Yeah. So we were seated right by the window, overlooking the fountain. It's a beautiful blue sky today.
80 degrees.
Right around 80 degrees. Can't ask for much more in the Smoky Mountains.
I need you to color me a cute lizard.
Can you do that, Jay?
3 crayons.
I really don't give you like a lot of crayons. You only gave me 17.
The menu, again, it's called the family style lunch.
At first I didn't like this because it was like, I hate anything that's changed or new, but it's really cool.
So you see the options there. So we will have these to choose from.
We're fans of you like the chicken and I like the meatloaf.
Yeah, so we get 2 of these. So we can choose 2 of these.
2 meats.
2 meats and 4 of these sides.
They got rid of my porky beans and I'm so upset about it. They were amazing, unlike anything I've ever tasted.
Really good. So, lots to choose from there. And as we mentioned, it's all you can eat.
And the dessert is just added on. Like they just bring it to you. You could get this to go. It's the only thing that you can take to go.
I think the favorite of the ladies in the house is the ooey gooey butter cake. I like the banana pudding though.
And you can get it vanilla or chocolate, the ooey gooey cake.
And here's also the drinks. So flavored tea, kids drinks, milk, chocolate milk, these beverages, and you can also order some wine.
This lizard right here, you see this detail she did here? And the little underbelly with 3 colors. This is a 10 out of 10 on the lizards.
That's a 10.
That's a 10 on the lizards.
What do you think? What do you think about that rating, Jay?
I'm proud of myself.
Oh, you should be. You should be. So what's your favorite thing about Paula Deen'S?
I really love the meatloaf. The bread is really good. That's complimentary. They bring it out as appetizer. And the ooey gooey.
Those are biscuits, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. You call them what you want. They are one of the greatest things you'll ever taste.
They're heaven, is what they are.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Look at this. It's just doing what it wants today. We're mad at them.
Would you look at it?
Look at it.
Would you look at it?
Doesn't it look like Paula Deen created this? Look how much butter is in that. Also, the service here, they're very southern. Like, they say y'all a lot.
Right, they say y'all. What do you think about these biscuits, Jay?
She threw her crayon to the side. She literally threw it and was like...
Ready to roll.
Like, let's get it.
Well, we're about to. Go ahead. What do you think about that? Oh, it's a 10? Like that? Right off the rip?
Oh, and by the way, Keegan's visiting family. That's where she's at.
Yeah,
She's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
She'll be so mad when she sees this video. We've been here so many times, I forget that I have to try food for you guys because I know how I feel about these. Just in case you missed it. Look at it. It's delicious. You know what kind of reminds me of? So like the Red Lobsters.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but like...
So much better.
Yeah, but like Paula made them.
Yeah.
Here he goes, here he goes.
I'd rather you not watch me do this. It's so good. So, the outside has like a crisp to it. But the inside is so
soft.
So soft. Garlic, cheese, all it's a perfect array of goodness for your mouth.
Yeah. Got here in like less than 5 minutes. Ready to go. This isn't a typical thing. We aren't in busy season, I don't think, right now.
No, it's just schools are just now letting out. So,
and you can request more of anything. You just can't take any of this home.
That's ridiculous. We actually, because we're big fans of the cream potatoes, so we
bring
asked. Yeah, bring it too.
But you can also ask for specific parts of the chicken, like he just asked for some legs.
Yeah, I have the breast here. We got a couple wings. That's typically what they bring out.
Yeah. You can ask for it. Those are amazing. Let's get it.
You could just put that on my plate. It's the whole bowl.
My grandpa was spoiled. This is literally what he came home to, like every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I don't remember this before, but they actually have some potatoes in the
green beans. I don't think we normally get the green beans.
Maybe not. And then I'm also going to add some of this corn.
So you just fix your plate like you would at grandma's.
Yeah. So
that looks like a good plate right there.
So
why don't you try?
Okay, I will. Okay, I will.
All right, what are you going for first?
What makes this chicken now? Historically, this has been some of the best seasoning on some chicken, but before I do that, I need some hot sauce. That's what you need on that chicken.
All right. How was that?
As always, the breading's really good. Juicy chicken. Really good. Really good. I've made a lot of fried chicken in my life. Paula Deen'S would be, I don't know, probably top 5 or 10, and that's high accolades. Like, I mean, this is good chicken. Maybe not some of the best I've ever tasted, but it's top 10 worthy. Mashed potatoes.
Thank you.
Really good. You can tell, I mean, they're called creamy potatoes on the menu, and they live up to their name. Very creamy. That is probably some of the best cream corn I've ever had.
Oh, grandma's is number 1 though.
Yeah. These will be one of the best green beans that you'll have when you go out to eat. Brittany's grandmother like makes them this certain way. It kind of puts a char to them, and I didn't even know green beans would taste like that. They're so good. But yeah, these are good.
Yeah. So what I go for, I don't know if you guys picked up on this. I eat kind of like a kid, so I don't mess with the onion things. Now I make a meatloaf that is out of this world. Like I make a meatloaf that is so good. My grandpa and my grandmother, who makes everything amazing, call me and ask for the recipe. So if I like this meatloaf,
we might need this one.
Now you can see here, you want to ask for more. Like, he didn't really get that many potatoes, and it's already gone with that much. Maybe we just eat a lot. I don't know. I know I eat a lot. I do know that.
It may be a mix of some things.
The skin's still on, and the potatoes a little bit. I like that. I also love these yams you see in there. Like there's not marshmallows on top of it, which is all the recipes that I've seen. There's like a marshmallow sauce that goes on top of it. And I love some sweet potatoes, so that's a must for me. My grandma spoiled me with like pretty much all foods, so I'm pretty picky. I love her cream style corn, but this is good. Start off the meatloaf. There's a lot. I love like the ketchup sauce on it. It's very flavorful. I'm someone, like I said, I'm really picky. I eat like a kid. You can taste pepper in there, but it's not overwhelming. Like, it's just like, and you don't get any like pepper texture. It just feels like a seasoning in there. It's really, really good.
So like the pepper thing that you, the ball thing that you twist and all that?
Like green pepper.
Oh, green pepper.
Those peppers. And so now the cream style corn. It's good. Here though, I like to stuff my face with what I know I love. So, thank you. No, we're good. Thank you. So, the cream style corn, I'm not going to binge on, but know that its competition is just unbelievable. My grandma makes it really good. But this right here, we've been looking for a recipe, me and my grandma, for every Thanksgiving for some sweet potatoes. I need this recipe is what I need. It's just ridiculous. Like the texture of the sweet potatoes, you know that they're fresh, but they don't taste like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they don't taste like hard or anything like that. Like it's really good. They had a lot of brown sugar in there, but the marshmallow sauce, I don't know, it's perfect proportion of flavors. And then the potatoes, they're amazing. Like they are out of this world amazing. I like that there's a little bit of skin in there for that flavor, but like the consistency
and plus
of
there's no doubt that it's a real potato laying on your plate.
Yeah, it's real. Not like I wasn't like, oh, is this from a box? Like this is really good. Eric makes amazing potatoes. This is probably the best potatoes I've ever eaten, like mashed potatoes.
Oh, we're done with this interview. Is this that thing at your grandma? That one spice from Calhoun's? Oh, sorry. I'm in a food coma.
So, banana pudding. Ooey gooey cake. She called it vanilla butter cake. I've heard it called that before too, but on the menu it's ooey gooey cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both look really good.
So what did you discover when you were eating Jace's?
So it seems like, I thought they were just like vanilla wafers or whatever, but I pulled out a chunk of the wafer that seemed to be like maybe even almost golf ball size. So I'm thinking that they may actually use something other than those vanilla wafers.
Do you think it's out of this world for Paula Deen to not use vanilla wafers for her banana pudding?
Oh, well, so that was my next thought. So my thought was, well, you know, it's kind of home style. You know, that's kind of how it's based. It's basically taking what people do in their kitchens and bringing it here. So I thought vanilla wafers would be what they would use. But then you're like, well, because it's Paula,
she don't do that in her kitchen.
Yeah, she might, you know, she might bake.
You want to take a bite of this? That's what we're waiting on.
Well, you asked me for the story, daggone it. So I gave it to you.
Happy little tree.
So good.
What does it taste like?
Tastes really good.
Tastes like really good. Alright, I'm gonna try mine. So I don't know if you guys have ever had a transparent pie before. My grandma makes them. And this kind of tastes like a transparent pie, but with like a different consistency, like texture.
do you think?
If transparent pie was a cake, it would be this.
If transparent pie was a cake, it'd be that.
It's so good. It's like so, like it melts in your mouth. You don't have to chew it. Like it just melts, and it is butter cake. Is what they said. Ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey, butter
You know
cake.
who really wants this right now? If he watched all the way here, my dad.
Yeah.
You can't order these though. You can't just order a single thing from the menu and pick it up. They don't do.
They don't do any carry out. They don't do any catering. It's in restaurant, sit down, order the way we just did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ask for extra whipped cream. You love it, don't you? So good. Banana pudding. She got her dessert.
Damage. 2 drinks, child beverage, 1 child lunch, 2 adult lunches. That all came to $63.92. You do pay at the table at Paula Deen'S, so.
All right, so that was Paula Deen'S. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the rating. I rated it 10. Typically we have to wait, and when I say like this is exceptional, I'm normally waiting like 2 hours to 3 hours here, which once again it's okay because you can do the island. So I'm going to rate it a 10. The service was exceptional. Like she was amazing. Everyone in there is always sweet and kind. I love the vibe. I love the like view. The food's really, really good. I mean, really good as a justify it. Like that's the best mashed potatoes I've ever had in my life, and the best sweet potato casserole I've ever had in my life.
What about you, Jay? All right, so I'm going to rate it a 9, and I think it's because I know the theme, I know how that works, but I wish there was more options. I wish there was maybe a kids menu, something like that. And so for those reasons, I'm going to do a 9. But as far as the quality of food, also another reason it's a 9 is because the story that we just told that Jay was talking about, like we have legit waited here for 2 hours on a table, 2.5 hours on a table.
Well,
So
they said 2 hours and it was like 2.5.
yeah. So I understand, you know, we're eating in a tourist destination. We love that people are coming down here. But you know, if I'm just giving a rating, I understand why there's a wait. I get that. I just don't like the wait. You know what I mean?
Have to this time,
we didn't have to.
Normally.
Yeah. Normally that's the way it is.
So if you think that you're going to eat here, go ahead and get on that waiting list and then go.
Yeah, well, first thing you do, if you're going to eat at Paula Deen'S, first thing you need to do, if it's busy, if it's a weekend, you know, coming up from this week on, it's going to be busy, like the rest of the summer, and then in October, and you know, so if you're coming to the island and you want to eat at Paula Deen'S, make sure you go ahead. First thing you do when you park, get over here, find out how long the wait is, because I mean, there's plenty to do here to wait. You know, you can shop all over the place. So, but that's it.
Be sure to subscribe, and don't worry, we didn't forget the store. The store is really cool. We're going to do a separate video about telling prices because it is so cool.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, guys.